Now in my last video, I got probably the most hate I got in a while. Ever since I got on YouTube, I got the most hate when I said the ultimate facts of Karrion Kross not being good in the ring. He was never gonna get over, and I got so much hate from that. Well, actually, let me backtrack. He got kind of over, but he wasn't gonna last. He wasn't you know, a golden person in the WWE when he was there. You know, he just wasn't good in the ring. He was terrible. His mic skills was okay. His character was good. He had a good character. He had a good idea for a character, but that's all it was, just a good idea for a character. Everybody who, you know, had a feud with him, had a rivalry with him, Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre, all of that was the lowest points of their careers. Lowest points, like, for them that year. I'm not gonna say their careers, but lowest points for them that year. So, but I got a whole bunch of hate on that, and I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, I don't give it down. I'm gonna keep it above. I'm standing on what I said in my last video. But this video ain't about that. This video is about Iyo Sky. Alright? Iyo Sky is they're dropping the ball with Iyo Sky. She's getting a drop, you know what I'm saying? They're dropping the ball. I'm finna explain to you exactly why in this video. Now, Iyo Sky is probably the second best women's wrestler in the world, behind Toni Storm. I'm gonna keep it a buck. She's definitely the second best, but she's up there. She's the best in-ring female performer in the WWE. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yeah, she's definitely the best, but they're dropping the ball with her. When she won the world title after WrestleMania, she defended it once. She defended it once. She was never on TV. Every time she had, you know, TV time, it was literally like backstage, you know, backstage little interactions and everything. But other than that, like, she didn't defend her title. She had little backstage segments and all of that, and she was never shown. She was literally a person who got over because of her in-ring abilities. And what did they do about that? Didn't put her in the ring at all. My thing is, if she's the world champion, if she literally got over because of because of her in-ring work, then I'm gonna book her to, you know, be in the ring as much as possible. I'm not gonna drown her, you know. I'm not gonna, you know, drain her, you know, overexpose her or everything, but I'm gonna put her in some, you know, rivalries that really show off her in-ring ability and really show off on why she got over with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, she's Japanese and all of that. She don't really know how to speak English like that, but, you know, for her not being able to talk and to still be that much over with the crowd is amazing. You know what I'm saying? She's very amazing, bro. Like, you know, she's amazing in the ring. You know, there's not much else you could say. She's amazing in the ring. She has a good character work. She just can't really talk. That's my thing. But I mean, somebody who performs as well as her don't really need to talk like that. You know, just go in the ring and let the in-ring performance do the talking. Now, they're definitely dropping the ball with her, and if they keep treating her like everybody else, treating her like, you know, how they're treating her now, then the crowd is gonna stop caring about her. You know what I'm saying? The less the less she's exposed, then the less the crowd is gonna care. Cody Rhodes just won the world title back from John Cena on Raw. He was getting booed like a mug. He was getting booed in a segment with Roman Reigns, and like, Roman Reigns didn't even have anything to do with Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Cody Rhodes is not getting exposed. He's, you know, making movies and all of that, doing his thing, you know. So he's not really getting that as exposed. Drew McIntyre is literally in a feud with him, and he's carrying the feud. And they are, you know, going towards Drew McIntyre over Cody Rhodes, you know, because Cody Rhodes is not being exposed. They try to write him off with that BS Claymore through the announce table and all that. You know, it's cool little spot and segment and all that, but they see right through your BS. They know he's going to make movies and all of that, and they know, you know, he's not being exposed, which is, you know, in return, he's getting booed. Same thing with Iyo Sky. If Iyo Sky doesn't get exposed, she is going to get booed. The crowd is going to stop caring about her. And that's really sad to say, because as a person that, you know, performs as well as she do, then you would want to expose her as much as you can, as much as you have the opportunity. And she doesn't have a championship right now, so it's like you can't really overexpose her because you don't have a championship anymore. Like if she had a championship, I get you want to not overexpose her, you know, keep her appearances, you know, very selective because of her, you know, her being the championship. But she's not a champion anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's a great chance actually to pull the trigger and have her win some type of match and have her fight Stephanie back here. And you know, have a little match, you know, have her maybe give her the title again, but I doubt it. And honestly, you know, it's a thought, but I really want to see that, you know, give somebody else a title, have her do the chasing thing, kind of like how Cody Rhodes was doing, but have her do the chasing thing again, and you know, try to, you know, show her off to her best ability while she's chasing that title again. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, when they look the best. It's like, I don't know if y'all notice this, but like a lot of these superstars look the best when they're chasing. Cody Rhodes sucks. I don't want to say he sucks, but he's not good at all as a championship. He's not entertaining. He's not, you know, he puts on some decent matches and all that, but you know, his storylines are just ass. You know, just ass. He don't really have a character. He just goes out. His character is basically being the new John Cena. That's pretty much his character, you know. So you don't really have a good character. You know, his character, he's just ass. His rivalries ass, storylines is ass. He's not a good championship, but he was good. You know, he was, you know, decently entertaining when he was chasing Roman Reigns' title. You know, so I mean, that's, you know, he's a good chaser. There's a lot of people that's, you know, that really can show off their ability at when it comes to chasing. When it comes to chasing the, you know, world title, and I feel like Iyo Sky, you know, could really look very good with chasing the title. So get her in some proper storylines. You know, it's, you know, they know what to do, they just not doing it. So let me know in the comments. A little short little upload. Wanting to hear y'all opinions in the comment section. Let me know. I'm down to argue, bro. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Even if you don't agree with my opinion, still like, you know, don't be a hater. Let's get it, man.